beautiful people of the internet. I am heading out to my doctor's appointment right now, and I'm so excited because I'm excited to see how far I progressed from last week. I've been cramping a lot and there's been a lot going on, and I'm just excited to see if it's done anything or if my body is just like, oh, I'm gonna cramp and I'm not gonna progress and I'm just gonna make you miserable. But the boys are with Aaron, hanging out at my mom's house, and it is about 8:15 in the morning, so I have like one of the first appointments. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's gonna be a quick one, but you never know. So let's go. I am back from my doctor's appointment, and the boys are actually down for a nap. So they were being really cranky. I got back at like, I don't know, like an hour later, and then I had to give them snacks, and I sat down with them and cuddled them for a little bit. But my doctor's appointment was kind of disappointing. It wasn't bad, it was just disappointing. I'm really upset about it, and I'll talk more about that later. But I feel like this baby's gonna stay in here forever. That's just what I'm gonna say right now. Anyways, the other thing that's like really going on with me today is I have a really bad anxiety, and I don't know why, like to the point where the nurse at the doctor's took my blood pressure twice, just not because of my blood pressure, which was still a little elevated, but it wasn't like bad, but not because of that, it was because my pulse was really high. And I know it's just anxiety, but I don't know why I'm having anxiety today. Like, it was yesterday and today, I think. Yesterday? I don't know, either Sunday and today or yesterday and today. I think it was yesterday and today. I just, like, my heart is racing so fast, and it just feels like that pressure on your chest, and it's, I don't know why. And I don't know how to really fix it, because most of the time, if I, like, take a nap or I lay down or just, like, get my mind off of whatever is causing it, it's fine. But because I don't know what the heck is causing this, I don't know what to do. I'm going to try and, when Ryan gets home, relax just a little bit, like have him take the boys outside and play, just have time to myself maybe, or take a bath or something, and see if that works. But that's still another like 5 to 6 hours away, so I'll have to figure out something to calm it sooner. But it's like, I feel like my heart is about to like jump out of my chest. Mr. Peyton woke up from his nap. Did you take a good nap?
Hey,
yeah.
Look.
What? Oh, your Adidas shirt?
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh, he's upset because the Adidas logo is coming off. All the letters and stuff. I'm not feeling very good still, so we're gonna lay down in my bed. I'm gonna change out of these really uncomfortable jean shorts. Hey, look at the belly. It's so big. But I'm gonna change out my shorts, and we're literally just gonna lay in bed all day. It's just gonna be one of those days. I have a really bad headache, and like I said earlier, I have a really bad anxiety. So, you know what? Today's gonna be a lazy day. Well, I just got up. We laid down for a couple hours, watched a little bit of YouTube and a little bit of Harry Potter. The boys are back here playing with straws, which I just got in trouble for because I've told them multiple times not to play with those. But it is now time for us to go and get Ryan. And then when we get back from that, I'm gonna go ahead and sit down and talk about my stupid doctor's appointment that I'm not so happy with, but whatever. I need to go and drive, and it's just raining, so the traffic's gonna be horrible. So I'm leaving a little earlier than I normally do, just to try and fight this traffic on the way down south. I retrieved him.
Thanks, I'm not your dog.
I call you my kid often, actually.
Where are we going, guys?
On accident.
Do you know yet? Have you figured out the surprise?
Taking them somewhere.
Hi.
Where is it? What are we close to?
Hi's over there.
You guys know who lives around here.
Hi's over there.
Who lives by here?
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Surprised at Grandpa's house.
Yeah.
Let's not go to Grandpa's house because he's sick.
But he's not sick anymore, so you're going there.
Mommy.
Why?
I'm sick.
No.
Are you gonna cry?
I don't want to sick.
He's not sick anymore.
Yeah.
He went to the doctor today and the doctor said he's not sick anymore.
All right.
We should have told you when Daddy got in the when Daddy found out.
We'll be back. We'll be back. Well, we got Peyton to calm down with a balloon. And then we actually ended up coming home and the power was out. Ryan took a shower though because he was really disgusting and stinky. And then we went and got Taco Bell.
Household
What's new? What?
Is it a household favorite?
Household favorite? More like me and you favorite. Nobody else that we live with likes it. My power was out until like 9 o'clock last night. But we are finally getting around to talking about my 37 weeks update. 37 weeks, officially full term, super exciting. But I went to my doctor's yesterday, which I planned on doing this video yesterday, but with no power and no sunlight, I couldn't do that. So we went yesterday to my 37-week appointment, and I was expecting so much more than what actually happened. I was actually extremely disappointed, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it because I was very upset, like to the point where I cried upset. And yeah, but I got there and they checked my blood pressure, which my blood pressure has been high for the last month and a half now, and it was still in that elevated range, but not to the point of preeclampsia. It just wasn't my normal and what it had been for my other 2 pregnancies. So that was pretty normal for the last month and a half. But then my pulse was super high. So then she took it again, but then I got worried. So it still remained high, but the doctor wasn't too concerned about it. So we moved on from that. Then we went in and he checked the heartbeat. His baby's heartbeat is amazing. He's doing great. His growth is ahead like it has been. I think his heartbeat was in the 140s. So that was really exciting. So his growth is on point and above where it should be actually at this point. And then we went for the exam. And if you don't know, once you hit 34, 35 weeks, your doctor or midwife normally starts checking your cervix to see how far you dilated, effaced, all of that kind of stuff to see your progression. So last week when I went in, I was 50% effaced and 1 centimeter dilated, which I was so excited about, especially at 36 weeks. I had Peyton, my first, at 37 weeks exactly. And then Jackson, I got induced at 39 weeks, but I went in and I was already in labor. So they said I would have had him later that night. Like I was having contractions that were in the, I think it was like 5 minutes apart when I went in to get induced. So I was already there, got induced anyways. And I was at 37 weeks with him. I was 2.5 centimeters dilated and 50% effaced. So when he checked me, I was really hopeful, and I had been, you know, doing my walking and my exercise bowl, all the stuff that normally helps me progress, because I am one that if I can help my body, I'm going to help my body. Guys, I was not dilated any further. I am still only a 1, which is extremely upsetting to me. He did say I was really soft and like pretty soft, like his exact words were softer than butter. But I am pretty much effaced. He said almost all the way, so I'm guessing around 85–90% effaced. He didn't give me an exact percentage. Give me an exact percentage, but I'm pretty sure since it was 50, if I'm almost all the way effaced, I'm gonna go with 85–90% effaced, which is really, it's a really good thing. But considering I was only dilated to a 1 still, it just like broke my heart, because I'm not over being pregnant like most women say. It's just, it's uncomfortable right now. Just, I think it's more because it's hot than anything else. I'm not a person that can deal with the heat, and I think that's really taking a toll on me. So I was just really upset, and honestly I came home and I cried for like 20 minutes, and I didn't want to do anything the rest of the day. I was just in pain. There's been so much pressure because he is so low that it's just put an immense amount of pressure on like my cervix and that whole area down there. It's just been so uncomfortable, and I was done. I was done with yesterday, like 100% done. Other than that though, I have just had pressure, exhaustion, nausea, like all of these signs that I'm about to go into labor, but nothing's happened. All last week I was like, since my 36-week appointment, I was cramping so bad, like Braxton Hicks every single day, and there was actually 2 nights where I was timing them. They were 2 minutes apart, and they didn't feel like Braxton Hicks anymore. They felt like actual contractions, and I thought I was gonna go in, and then after about like 2-3 hours it had stopped. That was really annoying as well, and it's just been a really annoying week, to be honest. I'm over it. But this week, I'm just getting closer and closer to meeting him, and I keep telling myself that, like, you're almost done. I will be 38 weeks here in 2 days, so you've made it 38 weeks. That is, what, 9.5 months of pregnancy? You can make it another 3 weeks. Like, you can do this, and I just keep telling myself that. If I wanted to, he said I could get induced on the 30th of July. I promised myself after I got induced with Jax that I would never do that again because I was so miserable. So I don't think that's an option. I'm just gonna wait it out. This is a really exciting thing actually, is I have TMI, lost my mucus plug, which if you don't know, that is a covering of the cervix, and it comes out once you start dilating. So that's a good thing. It's a plus that happened this week. I'm over it, but I'm not over it because of like being pregnant. I'm just over disappointment and him not being here. I hate the anticipation. I think is what is bugging me, is I get really bad anxiety, and I talked about that a little bit earlier in this video. I think that's why I'm having so much anxiety, but there's nothing I can do about it. And he's almost here, and I can push through, and I can get through this. So 37 weeks, we have made it this far. 37 weeks, girl. You got this. That is all for my 37-week update, and I'm just gonna go ahead and end today's video right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe, because like I said, we are going to have a baby super soon. Whether I do end up getting induced on the 30th or he comes naturally, whatever the case may be, he will be here soon. So go ahead and subscribe for that labor video. I hope you turn on your notifications so you know when we go into labor. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!